listening to the Author's Corner. Layla Bali is the name of the book. Layla Bali, A Rainbow in the Dark, and coming soon, Layla Bali and the Dream Catcher. Ooh, I love the titles, right? So think of those middle schoolers, and young adult is so hot right now, and always looking for good titles. I have a lot of friends who find themselves in that category where they're looking. So a perfect author to introduce you to. Lisa Zarkin McHugh joins us now. Lisa, tell us about the character.
Hi, Kate, and thank you for having me on the show. The character is Layla Bali, and she is loosely based on my childhood, growing up in a big Victorian home that was haunted, and it was a very interesting childhood where I have a very vivid imagination, and so does Layla. So she is an 11-year-old in the first book and 13 in the second, and she loves animals, has a dog, and she talks to animals and has a lot of gifts.
Oh, I like that. And what was it that inspired this book? What inspired this character and the different things that she goes through?
Well, what inspired this character is losing both my parents and my love for animals. So basically, it was very healing to start writing as Layla, and remembering all of my childhood and bringing back my parents and all these animals I had lost over the years. So that was what inspired it. I had lost my dog, so what I did was I brought in animals that were present, but I also took the ones that had passed away a long time ago and combined them into these characters. So, for instance, I had a Siamese cat that passed away, and I currently have a black cat, so I combined those two characters, gave the black cat the name of the passed away cat, and just kind of took their personalities and made them into these characters.
I love it. I had a Siamese cat too. They are the best, aren't they? They get a bad reputation, but they're good. Yeah. Definitely.
I love cats.
Yeah, I love cats too. So, you're the youngest of 8 children. So you tell your siblings you're doing this. I imagine that's pretty interesting to them. What do they say?
Oh, yeah. Well, especially my sister. She edits for me, and she's Summer in the book. She's the character Summer. And she told me she loves reading about my memories. So we talk about that a lot. We're very spiritual. Our mother was very spiritual. So a lot of that inspiration comes from her.
Yeah, and there's something about that, right? A sister that's encouraging you, and so she's also there to because she knows the childhood memories, right?
She does in a way. She is 16 years older, so just like the character in the book. So she was there quite a bit, but she would be in Florida as well, and she had kids that were close to my age. But yes, she had some of those memories as well.
And when you set out to write this, did you know that, as I said, it's very popular, young adult literature and novels and et cetera are super, super popular, and they're always looking for really good characters and stories. And did you just find, hey, this is perfect because it's these memories, this character, I can flesh it out? Did you set out to make that kind of the target when you wrote the book?
I did. I mean, when I'm writing, I picture it as a movie. So, kind of like, I feel like I'm writing a script, although I don't really write the scripts, but I feel like it's a movie scene, and I picture it in my head as a movie and how it would work, and, just totally, it would be a great movie like that. And that's how I picture it when I'm writing it.
Yeah, a lot of writers have like traditions. So they write a book and they, they rework a character or whatever it is they do. But at the end, whoo, you did it. You celebrate. What's that like when you finally have the book in your hands?
It's amazing. It can be tough to complete a book, even to complete a chapter. So what I like to do is when I sit down, I like to have complete quiet and when I really get into the character and I get into the chapters, if I can go that long, I could write for hours and hours. So it just kind of like goes by passion, and the book just comes alive. So when I actually finished the book, I couldn't sleep that night. A lot of times I dream about what I was going to write. And then I woke up and I just completed the second book. And when I finished the first book, when I finished the second book, it's just like, oh my God, I did it. It's such a great feeling. It's a great accomplishment. It's the best feeling. Amazing.
Yeah. To actually know, wow, it's like you gave birth to the book, to the character. The character continues. How will we keep seeing this character? Are you going to do more and more books?
Yeah, so my original intention was to have 3 in the series, but if I keep coming up with ideas, I'll continue that character, but at least definitely have 1 more.
Nice. I love that. So 1 more at least. And for people listening, and again, we're talking with Lisa Zarkin McHugh, tell us your website.
It's www.laylabalibook.com.
All right, perfect.
So that's Layla, Layla, Bali, book.com.
Perfect place to go and get the book. So what do you hope that readers take away from reading the story?
Layla's a very positive thinker like I am. She loves animals, and so I just want people to know that to continue following their dreams and never give up on those dreams. And the people we love and the animals we love never really leave us. They're always there, and we always have our memories, and we can recreate that with our memories.
What a great sentiment, that's for sure. You talk about the animals in it, and kids and animals. That just seems to go together. And we talked about both of us loving cats, and when you reach for the animals, does it kind of make you feel? I don't know. Is it kind of cathartic to relive some of these memories that are then put into this character and the book?
Yes, I have a great love for animals, and I actually started a rescue animal charity. And my daughter, it was also an inspiration to the book, and she loves animals just as much as I do, and my boys as well. But bringing back these childhood, I had the dog Molly. She was just the best dog in the world, and it really felt like we were connected, and I had cats, and I love animals so much that it's really healing. It's like, healing for me to bring back these characters and remember and have these great memories of them.
Wow, so it's great for your kids because they're also the test audience. They can read the book. What do the kids think of you, of Mom doing this?
They love it. When I wrote the first one, when I wrote Rainbow in the Dark, they thought it was kind of scary. They were a little bit younger, and they were so excited. They wanted me to write the second one right away, and I think it was hard for them to understand that it's not that easy just to whip up another one after that. So, but they love the books. They love the characters. They really want me to keep going and continue to write this character.
Yeah, and it's great because you have your childhood memories, then you have your children, and watching what happens with them. And like I said, they're like a test audience in a sense. And you think of the book is geared for adults, teens, kids, really seniors too. So anyone can read the story.
Yes, that was my intention, to make it family-friendly and to engage all of those audiences. But my children are definitely the perfect test audience for it.
Yeah. So we talked about you put the books together, then what it's like to see it and actually realize you're an author. Did you ever think that you were going to be an author?
No, I actually did not. I come from a family of teachers. My dad was a high school English teacher, actually, in history. And my sister now is a teacher, and I have a brother that's a teacher, so a lot of teachers in the family. But I was the only one that went into the financial industry and followed my mother's footsteps, too. She was a financial advisor, and so that was my main career path. And then just after they both passed away, I was inspired to write the book, and now I just love writing, and that's definitely my passion.
I love it. All right, so tell us again where we can go to the website.
Go to www.laylabalibook.com.
All right, Lisa Zarkin McHugh, good luck with all the books, and thanks so much for stopping by on Author's Corner.
Thank you, Kate. I appreciate it.